What's going on, guys? Dustin right here with some more on what I'm doing in my life to get further to where I'm gonna go to help you get to where you're going. Alright? So today we are gonna figure out how to become the best salesman to ever step foot in this earth. Okay? So first, let's just start with the basics. Okay? The first thing you must know when joining any type of sales career, any type of sales job, is you must know your product or your service. And what I mean by that is you must be so educated in the product or service that you're selling that the amount of confidence that comes out of you when you're speaking to a potential customer or a potential client seems like you have been doing this for years and years and years. And you know, you really have to let them feel the confidence coming out of you because you can't fake it. That's the biggest thing you cannot do in a sales job is fake being confident, okay? I mean, you see all these huge salespeople in life, all right? And they're really pushing it and killing it in the game. You wonder, how did they do that? Well, they all had to start from the same place me and you had to start from, okay? The bottom, and you have to work your way up. You see Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, I mean, the Wolf of Wall Street, what's his name? Jordan Belfort. I mean, those guys are extremely great at what they do. But what comes with greatness is long-term, consistent, hard work. And with that being said, you must know the product you're selling in order for you to sell it to anybody. How many times have you went to buy something and you asked a question and the salesman was like, I'm not sure about that. And you're like, well, he doesn't really know very much. Yeah, it doesn't make you feel comfortable and confident that you're going to buy anything from him. So after you know your product 100% or your service, like I'm a real estate agent, I must know what's going on with interest rates, mortgages, conventional loans, FHA loans, what's going on in the real estate market, different areas, different communities, inflation, deflation, okay? So the number one thing I'm getting here to you is know your product before you try and sell anything, okay? And the second most important, if not the most important critical skill to selling anything in this world, I don't care what it is making a relationship with the person you're selling it to, okay? And I know you guys are like, what do you mean? Why do you always have to make a relationship with someone who sells something? Because the reason someone buys something from you is because they trust you and they believe in you and what you're saying. And because you have so much confidence in the product that you're selling, you can now begin a relationship because relationships come through education. So if you educate your client or your potential buyer on the product that you're selling and make them feel comfortable and confident with whatever it is, then there's no reason they're not going to buy it from you because you've hit every point that they were looking for in the product when they first were interested in it. And you made them feel comfortable and confident. Now, don't just run up to somebody and ask them how many dogs they have, what their kids are. I mean, with the business respect, you know, you build a relationship through their need of your service, you know, and you give them the confidence and make them feel like they can trust you and ask you a personal question or maybe even invite you to dinner. I mean, I don't know how many times me and my business partner, Danny, I know I bring him up a lot, but I mean, our clients invite us to their family dinners, their weddings, you know, because we made it so easy to talk to us and work with us because it's so much easier to sell someone something when they act as your friend, okay? And that's a huge issue I see not only in my real estate business, in this industry, but in many others, you know. Don't get me wrong, everybody wants a check. Everybody wants a big check, don't want to do much for it, you know. Guys, that's not life. That's not how it works. That's not how you're going to get to becoming a millionaire. Okay, there's no easy way. There's no fast way, okay? Look at me. I'm documenting exactly what I'm doing so you guys can see what it takes to get to that point, okay? And last but not least, referrals. Because once you know your product so well, and you know that other people are putting their trust in you to sell them that product. They love and appreciate your hospitality and your confidence and the knowledge of your own product or service, that they want to go tell their friends about you. And that's when business starts tasting a little bit better. When other people start bragging about you, or telling other friends and families about this professional they have, this realtor they have that was on the dot, was so educational, and they want to just tell the world about you, okay? That's what building a business is in the sales industry, okay? If you don't know your product, you can't make friends. I guarantee there's going to be nobody to say anything good about you, okay? So let me leave you with this. Before you jump into a sales job, know the product you're going to sell. Know what it takes to build a relationship, a real relationship with someone, to be able to sell them a product. And do it so good that there can be nothing other than the client telling their friends and family about how great you were in your sales profession. Guys, this is just the beginning. Let's go. I'm on the way to the top. Platinum Group, we just don't stop.